I don't know why you made me laugh by laughing. Because I'm just sitting here too, like.
Yeah, because you look funny. That's all.
I'm trying not to.
Laughing. I need to find out how I can change these things, man, because these things never be the same.
Change what?
When the things show up, it don't say episode 122.
Like on the YouTube page and stuff?
On the Planet Ed page, it don't be the same.
Oh, okay.
But ours it'd be legit. You know what I mean? So I gotta figure out how to do that.
So as long as it's straight on ours, I think we good.
What you say?
So as long as it's straight on ours, we good.
No, as long as it's straight on all of them, because we need to have the people see us and stand up and stand out. That's what we need.
Not according to what you told me earlier.
Oh. Well, we'll get on that another time. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. You know what we do. This is another episode of Mask Off. Episode 122. From Broadway to the big screen with our special guest, Malik Childs, in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing tonight. We're bringing it to you raw, uncut, giving the people what they need. And as you see, it is me, and I'm here with the young boy. So the young boy and the OG, we at it again. Missed you last week, my brother, but thank you. Were you here last week?
No, I missed last week.
I was
last week we had the premiere of Diamond Girls.
Okay.
Yeah, that went good too.
It did.
A lot of people came out. Yeah, the movie was good.
That's right. I had the ladies on with me, and my OGs on with me, and they was giving up that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Last episode was a good one. You know what I'm saying? So this one's gonna be another impactful episode, man.
Absolutely.
I am definitely 100% definitely hyped about you, number one, and the guest that's going to be on. Yeah, because we get to do what? Iron versus iron. Chop those swords up.
Yeah. That's what it's about, man. And I'm excited, man. I'm glad you got this guest on, because it's about sharpening each other, pushing the conversation forward, and inspiring each other. You feel me?
No doubt,
man. Okay, I see what you did out here, man. You doing it. You know what I'm saying? We all learning and growing from each other.
How was your week, man?
Oh man, I had a good week, man. I started filming this project called Undying Love. Then I went to the gym a few times, shot some skits, and I'm also working on this play called Beat the Streets. This week full of, you know what I'm saying, work, man. But that's what I want. We got the show every week we do. Yeah. Quick shameless plug. Every Wednesday I'm at Burn Bar and Grill. I'm the host. Me and Jay Will. So it's going down, man. It's going down again this coming up Wednesday. So yeah, definitely pull up on your mans.
Why are you talking so smooth? If you gonna get a shameless plug, get a shameless plug correct. You talking like you Barry White or something. Yo, what's
hey
up?
Man, you know this is what I do, man. It's the bag I'm in, man. Don't hate the play.
That's the bag you in tonight. Okay, all right. So
don't hate the play, hate the game, man.
I'm surprised you ain't changed your name, because you got a new polo on. You ain't Mr. Lee. You know how I'm
about to change it now.
You about to change it to Mr. Lee?
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Uh-huh.
How do I do that? How do I do it while it's here already?
It don't even matter at this point. You know what I mean? You know how you act.
You know how you act.
You know how you act.
You know how you act. That's funny. How was your week, man?
My week was great, bro. I found out some great news. I want to share it. As you know, I've been stressed all the way out with 9 months. I've been going up north to Flint. So I happened to reach out to my supervisor, and she told me to reach out to another supervisor in Wayne County. Long story short, I had a little meet and greet interview joint, and they sent me a letter to offer to come down to Wayne County. So I did everything I was supposed to do. I'm just waiting to hear back from the district manager. They supposed to chat it up and give me a date, and then I will no longer be going up to Wayne to work. I'll be back in Wayne County, man. I'm excited about that, bro.
Call you transferred, OG. Okay.
Yeah. I'm transferring.
That's good, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
it's like an upgrade in a sense, because you definitely gonna have less. At least it's a workload just driving yourself back and forth. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. And I was starting to get anxiety about the wintertime is coming up, and I'm going to end up taking that trip again, and day. And I don't know how long I'm going to be working from home. Yeah. So they may flip the script and say everybody come in the office, and I can travel every day back and forth, and that's wear and tear on my gas, wear and tear on my car. And Gigi, she a bad bitch, but I don't know how long she could have managed it. So I'm excited about it, bro. I'm excited.
Good, man. Good, as you should, brother. Yeah. Congratulations. So, that's a good power move, man. You man, you have to move with intention. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. You saw it ahead. You like, all right, I gotta do something about this. And you inquired. Closed mouths don't get fed, man. And this would be a perfect way to segue into a motivational minute, man.
We can get it popping. Let's go.
You want to move with intention. You want to be very specific and particular about what you want out of life. You write out your goals, you write out your desires, and you go after it. What is it going to take to accomplish this? What do I have to do? What kind of training do I have to get? What kind of networking circles do I need to be in? What kind of opportunities do I need to be researching? Be intentional. Plan it out. Go for it. Execute. Because if you're just sitting around, it ain't going to come to you. And the more that you go out and plan and search and think for yourself, the more that the way will be made for you, and opportunities be made, and people will ask you stuff and questions, and then you can only get it once you start. So you start, be intentional, and go get it, man. It's possible.
That is super dope, bro. And to kind of piggyback off what you were saying, if you remember when I took that job, I said, yo, my at the top of it, I was like, yo, my goal is to get in, work it, learn it, you know what I'm saying, figure everything out, and then try to figure out a way to come back to the city.
Right.
Just to see how I had the plan, I stuck with it, and now it's coming to fruition. It's just it's just ultimately, man, a great thing to see. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I bitched and complained along the way, but you know, this kind of goes back into what they say, man. You know, and I'm not even a religious dude like that, but they say the higher power don't give you a lot that you can't handle. And he may not come when you want him, but he always on time.
Yeah.
And this was one of the moments. He always on time, and I was at a point where I'm like, I felt defeated. You know what I mean? As they say in Game of Thrones, winter is coming, and I didn't want to go another season of winter. So you know, I'm just happy about that transition, man.
Nice, man. Congratulations, and I'm glad you were intentional, man. That's what it's about. You saw what you wanted from the jump. You like, okay, I'm gonna do this for a little bit of time. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this, and now it's happening. You feel me? It's happening. You stuck to the plan. You didn't quit. You didn't surrender. And you also, not only did you ain't wait for it to happen either. You feel me? You made the call. And that's a part too. You got to make the call. You got to put your bid in. You know what I'm saying? Submit your application. Submit your resume. Submit. You feel me? They not going to just call you. You know what I'm saying? You got to call them sometimes.
Yeah, and that was a big thing too, because my supervisor was like, yo, if you want to make this happen, you're going to have to reach out to some people. And I'm like, I don't know these people. But I said, you know what? It ain't about who I know. It's about who I'm about to get to know. You know what I mean? So I had to get over my whole anxiety piece about it and begin to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Once I did that, man, it was on and popping from there.
That's good. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, you know, around this time, man, we kind of we kind of go to the comments and see what's popping in the comments. Do you got anything for us?
Yep, let me see. I just had it up. Give me a second.
Ain't nothing popping?
Nah, not right now.
If it ain't nothing popping, man, you know what it is. Everybody tapped in. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We here every Friday. Every Friday at 9 p.m. from 9 to 10. Mask Off. We got this YouTube page. Like and subscribe. Check us out. But what I'm going to do, man, I'm not going to waste no more time. I wasted enough time. I'm going to bring the young boy on, and we're going to get it popping, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you our guest for the night, Mr. Malik Childs. Hello.
Yo.
Ears. Looks like you got a little feedback.
Yeah, a little delay on them a little bit.
Delay a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like in and out.
Yeah, so
what
come.
up?
Hey, what's going on? You in and out. I don't know what you did previously, but go out and come back in, and we'll keep it fresh for you.
Hold on. Is that better without the boom? There we go.
That is
Okay.
better. You kicked him out?
I didn't kick him. He said, "Okay, I'm out."
He slid out.
So let's talk about you for a minute. You got your water populating over
Trying
there.
to stay hydrated, man. You feel me?
I saw a little skit with you today. I thought it was funny. I said, you know what? I need to get in on these skits, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a lot of people capitalizing, you know, and I'm not even gonna say what I've said previously. It's a lot of people out there that's not even funny. That's getting opportunities to be funny, and they taking up my space.
Yeah, it's that's what it's about too, man. Just taking those opportunities, taking those chances to build your own content so that you can be on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And honestly, it's at a point. Yep, I can hear him good.
Can't see him yet.
This is, man, it was just working for a good consistent.
It was.
Like what?
I hear you consistent now too. That's what's crazy. Can you see yourself on the screen?
I can hear y'all.
There you go.
All right, there you go. I don't know what happened. You might have to hold your phone up in a certain spot, like an antenna or something.
I'll go sit right next to the box. Go sit right next to the Wi-Fi box. All right, there we go. All right, we good.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, a lot of people are creating content and they're building a platform for themselves off this content. So that's why I'm like, man, let me get on this wave, man. Let me get these skits up, and just and also seeing when you have an opportunity for a skit. You know what I'm saying? Just going for it. Like, hey, I got an idea. Just go for it. Like, it might be good, it might be bad, but just go for it. Because I was the one I posted today. I was on set yesterday for a movie, and we all getting ready. We dressed up and stuff, and so they had a little bit of time before they was ready for our squad. I'm like, let's do a skit, y'all. And I'm like, just trying to see what I could put together. I'm like, hey, all right, let's do it like this. You feel me? And it come together like that, man.
Or you over there producing stuff.
Yeah, that's big. Hey, that's what I do, man. Hey.
You see him leak, but he ain't gonna produce stuff with us. Ain't that that boy scandalous, leak. He's scandalous, man.
Multifaceted.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So, I'm sorry. I'm getting
It's that season. It's that season.
It is,
man. I'm up under this fan.
Yep.
Anyway, man, I just wanted to say thank you for coming on, ladies and gentlemen. We have Malik Childs here. My young boy, man. Matter of fact, I talk too much. Let's do this. Malik, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from the east side of Detroit, Michigan.
All day, every day. I feel that.
Man, I ain't know you was a thief, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Bro. Boy, So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started in acting? What was your motivation? What made you want to pursue a career in acting? Let's chop it up. Tell us a little bit about you.
It's crazy, yo. So like, I mean, anybody that knew me or knew like my fam growing up, like knew that like it was all basketball for me. Like since like elementary school, I was playing ball with the school, after school, AAU, PAL, like all that. But then it was like, I was on like the JV team at Cass because, you know, a brother was like 5'4" when he was a freshman. So they wasn't about to let a brother on varsity like that. They weren't gonna do that. They weren't gonna do that. It was like, nah, little shorty. So like, it was cool. It was cool. I was doing the thing, and then I left one of the practices, and I saw a sign up that said auditions for The Color Purple, and I'm like, yo, that's my Auntie Mickey favorite movie. So let me go audition for this musical real quick. Like, let me go see what it's about. So I sung like some gospel song that I heard in church, and I did like a monologue from the barbershop. And I was like, all right, this is what I got. I don't know how you're supposed to audition. So then I did the audition, and then I waited like a week to see if I got it. I didn't get it, but I was like, okay, cool. I mean, like, I'm going to basketball practice. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm cool. So then I went back to say what's up to the teacher, just like saying hi. And then like a week after that, she came up to me and was like, hey, I think I made a mistake. I think I want you in the play. And I was like, word? I was like, word? Oh, all right, dope. And then that kind of like led to me starting to like miss basketball practices, starting to miss like games. And I was like, yo, this is not your behavior, Malik. You like, you like this, you love this too, huh? Like, so this might be something. And then like that like summer before 10th grade, I still like played ball. And then 10th grade, we did this play called Ruined by Lynn Ottich, like one of the best plays I've ever read in my life. And like, there's no way in hell like a 10th grader in high school should be doing that play, but we did it. But like after that play, I was like, yeah, this is different. This is different because the message of what they were speaking in that play was like, we've seen movies that like show like things that are still happening in the world, but like to be in a play that's showing something that's still happening in the world in the Congo to like these women that's like, yeah, that's being ruined and everything like that. And I was like, oh, this is like, oh, I can also like change someone's life through this. Like by like preaching the word, preaching the gospel, like being a vessel, like same way you can on the basketball court, same way you can as a painter, it's just like being a vessel. And so then like that started growing. And then the teacher, she was like immaculate, and she was always sending students to college for acting, da. And so then that became a reality for me. And then I auditioned for like the school in North Carolina, went there, graduated in 2019. Moved to New York and been doing the thing, been doing the acting thing, been booking when I can, been working when I can, and it's all God from here. It's all God.
That's what's up, man. So
putting in that work.
Let's bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
Let's break it down. That's a lot there, which we love.
Yeah, I know.
Let's get into that.
You want to get into it, Malachi?
Yeah, I do. Because I really want to know what. How did you turn that passion from ball to acting? What exactly was it about participating in this play that made you passionate?
I think it was like being in the rehearsal. Like I experienced a different type of like openness and like sharing and like vulnerability in a way that like the basketball court just never allowed. Like in some ways, like, which is perfectly fine. But I also realized that like basketball ain't going nowhere as far as like me, my passion for it. Cause niggas hoop all the time and they don't want to hoop even though they're that good and can go to the league. They don't have that passion. So it's like niggas out here making that money for that, but they don't have that passion. I at least know that I got that passion and I can still play after I get out of rehearsal. I can still go to the gym, get my shots up, get some competition in, still do my thing. Like, and then like also like being from the D, like I was also like, I had that thought of like, all right, how am I gonna get out? How am I gonna go to college? Like, what college am I gonna go to? Like, it ain't looking like it's gonna be for basketball because I'm 5'4". Like it's not looking good for me. And so then like I legit was talking to the football coach at the time at Cass, and I was like, yo, like these are my cards right now. And he was just like, yo, you good at this acting shit, and like you good at this basketball shit, but like it's gonna be harder for you to get that full ride for that basketball shit right now. Like, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I agree. And but also my passion and my heart at that time was already changed to like acting. Like because of like I will honestly say because of that play, like ruined. Like that was like my first glimpse as to what this whole thing is. Like what this whole thing can do, the lives that it can change, the voices that you can give power to just by talking, and like the lives, just the lives you can change, which is like people from Detroit, people in your family seeing you do these things, seeing you do these movies on Tubi. Like, you feel me? Like there's people that's looking at that shit. Like, and it's like, wow, like, okay, like I don't gotta like go to med school because like they're telling me to do it. Like, yeah, because like how many people are actually doing like doing their degree?
Yeah.
like in real life. Like, nah,
Yeah.
nah.
That's
Like,
real talk.
so it's just like, yeah, so yeah. It was just the difference. Like, it was just seeing it like, okay, and it was like an immediate, like I can see these lives that I'm changing because we can talk right after the show is over, type of thing.
Wow.
So it was like dope.
Immediate
So it was like,
gratification.
yeah.
That's good, man. That's very powerful, man. That's
Yeah,
very
man.
powerful. And I that reality also of, okay, hey man, I'm an okay basketball player, but can I really take this to the next level?
Right.
And I think that's
right.
what we always have to be honest of, because we can
Yeah.
always have aspirations, but at a certain point, like by high school, if you ain't that dog,
You
like,
feel me?
it's kind of over. Like,
Yeah. like you can still love the game. Like, don't like still love
don't
the
give
game.
up the
But
game.
like it's like, if this what you want this to make your money, like come on.
Yeah. And it's also, if you are that passionate, it's ways that, okay, let me try to go overseas. Let me try to play
Exactly. You can
semi-pro
definitely still
league.
do that. You can
It's
definitely still
it's
do
ways
that.
that way. But
Exactly. And you gotta have that passion. You gotta have that
you
passion.
have to have that passion.
You have to.
Because you're going to hit that adversity and you just stop if you ain't passionate about it.
Yeah, and then it just turned out that I didn't think that I would be able to like find something that was gonna make me more passionate than basketball.
Wow.
And it was
good.
like, wow, okay.
And even the art, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love it too. The conversations, the vulnerability, and the whole interaction of the people.
Yeah.
You know, the cast members, the directors. It's just a whole beautiful discussion. You know, and you discuss the project, you discuss, and also, like you said, connecting with the people, man. And that's what it's about too. How have you been able to inspire others and touch
I mean,
others in different ways?
I'm gonna be real. Like, I was this is actually something that's just been like brought more to my attention recently by a family member of my you probably know them, Mickey daughter, Clarita. Yeah, so like she just hit me up, and she's very inspired by like seeing what I've been doing. And like didn't really know the language for it when like she was in middle school of like what she wanted to do, until like she was seeing like, oh, Malik's doing plays at Cass, and like, oh snap, he's going to college for this. Oh, he's doing a play in New York. Oh, whoa, like I can, okay. And she called me and was like, I been having this thought, but like I really know that like I want this, and like I want to do this, and like yes, I'm in school for this, but like I want to get better at this, and I want to do this. Like, and I'm like, all right, well, let's do it. Let's do it. You don't got to go to school. You don't got to go to an acting school. Like, no, you don't. You know, and like, and it's like getting that out of your head of like, you're like coming on too late. Like, ain't no too late. ain't no too late.
Especially in this game.
Especially in this game. It's the biggest myth. Like, it's too, never late. You never late, bro.
So that's interesting that you said that, because people who know the show, I'm not sure if you follow the show or seen the show, everybody know that the young boy Malachi, he's an actor as well, and he took a different route than you did. You went to college. You went to what school did you go to?
I went to University of North Carolina School of the Arts.
Oh, wait, that's so dope. He went to School of the Arts in North Carolina, and Malachi didn't necessarily have that training, and I don't want to speak for Malachi. Maybe Malachi can speak to his background and his training. Yeah. But from what I understand, he took a different avenue to get to where you guys both are at.
Yes.
From what I understand, it's about auditioning. You know what I mean? It ain't about what you're doing. It's about how you audition.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
It is. It's about auditioning and being sharp as an artist. Like a lot of people want the game, or I just want to, give me a role. No, nigga, get in class somewhere.
Yeah,
get some training somewhere. It don't have to be a school, but get a coach. Enroll in classes. Do some research. Do some studying, because you working on yourself on these monologues. You taping yourself. That's way better than you just wanting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what are you willing to do for it? And it takes so much. And I also want to kind of segue. I could talk about the training I had. I went to Oakland for a semester. I didn't really know what I wanted to do at the time. I didn't see acting as a career. And that beat a lot of things too. We are people's bridge to see it's true. Like you said, whoever that girl was, that young lady was,
my little
she
cousin.
reached out to you. Your cousin?
Yeah.
So you are that person that made it to materialize it, to make it real. Like, no, you can do this. So I think a lot of times we don't know that we can do it first. And I even had to come to terms with myself. It was one time I went to a men's breakfast, and they asked, like, what I wanted to be when I grew up. I told them, I was like, yeah, it's kind of a far-fetched idea, but I want to be an actor. And this one dude told me, he's like, man, you can do whatever you want. You just got to put your mind to it. And that's when it really switched, like, oh, I can do this. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times it don't feel like it's possible, man. So how do you navigate through that adversity, through that rejection? It's a lot of rejection in this.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you? What are some of the things that you do to keep yourself 10 toes and focused?
Community. Like, I definitely would say like my girlfriend, like that, having that anchor, having that support, as well as like her being an actor and understand this lifestyle. Like, that's cool. Like, and then like kind of like balancing, like when people like, oh man, you're doing the thing, but like you don't feel it. But it's like so much more I need to be doing. Like you don't get it yet, but it's also like, oh, like let me step back and actually count my wins. Like,
enjoy it.
Let me enjoy that. Enjoy every little thing, because I'm doing it. Like, we're doing it. Like, it's like kind of like reminding myself of that. But like the most important thing I do gotta say, like, it's that community. It's like knowing that like I can call up my homie who's experiencing it. I can call up my friend that like just had the same audition. I can like go cry if I need to go cry with a friend. Like having that community to like express those feelings, because it's just like those false thoughts starting to come in when like you're not booking, when you're getting rejected. It's like, okay, I just spent how much money? I just did what training? And like, but that's just like them thoughts trying to like deter the path. Like, nah, we stand focused. We stand focused. And so like having those people to put you back on the back on the tracks, like for sure, like, because you can't. It's not. It's not a by yourself type of race. Like, you can't do this alone. Like, no,
sir.
And that's like the biggest myth as well. Like, you can't do this alone. Like, ain't nobody self-made in this acting shit. Like, no, no.
And that's a good point, man. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, and because the people around you, they gonna make you do or not do what you're supposed to do. Because they'll bring you something, you'll bring something to them, and they already scared, and you come to them with, hey man, I'm kind of scared about this. And they be like, yeah, me too. Let's just run. Yep. Y'all done. Y'all both done. You feel me? Because y'all just gonna keep validating each other on why you need to run. Yeah. But if you come with somebody like, man, look, I'm scared. Like, all right, that's cool, but you can't stop. Like, you 2 weeks ago, you was talking about how gung ho you were, man.
Exactly.
And that's the glamour. That's the not so glamorous part about this industry that people miss out. It's so you get to be whatever. But you can attest to this. We don't book more than we book.
Yes.
You feel me? Yes. Like, you audition way more than what you actually work. So when people see, oh man, you stay working, nigga, I stay auditioning.
That's my job. My job is auditioning, bro.
That's the full-time job is auditioning. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you sending yourself out there, and you got to forget about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You have to like get it out your head. Like, all right, my job is done.
Like, stop watching that tape. Stop watching it.
Because you watch that boy 50 times. Like, man, I killed this one.
Like, I killed it, man. Why they didn't hit me up? I know I killed it, man. Calling my agent, like, yo, what's the problem?
It's like, hey, it's a matter of time, because this the one.
This the one.
Nah, it's probably not. Like, and you got to really think about it. Like, this is what people don't understand.
Yeah.
Let's just say you are going, because you were on Wu-Tang, and we're gonna actually segue into that. Whatever role you had, there was a United States full of people that auditioned for it. You know what I'm saying? And so you got tens of hundreds, probably hundreds. I don't know how many submissions they have for this particular role, but at least 10,000 submissions, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably not that many because they still are particular, but
right,
still,
right,
a bunch,
right, a bunch.
Of auditions. You know what I'm saying? And you got to boil it down to the top 100, top 10, top 5 get a call back, top 2, and then you get selected. Man, that's a miracle, pretty much. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's a miracle. So talk about that process of getting on Wu-Tang.
I mean, one of my first auditions out of school for real, because like, so our last year at UNCSA was like you do like this thing showcase. You go to like these various cities, LA, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, and you audition in front of like casting directors, agents, managers, blah, blah, boom, boom. And so my first audition, one of my first auditions for like from an agent, like when I was still in school, was for Wu-Tang the first season. And I was like, oh snap, like, oh, I didn't get it, but I was like, oh, that's dope, like cool, I got to audition, dope. And then like fast forward a little bit more, like I think this was like 2020, like they started to like ramp back up with like doing the work and everything like that. And I got another audition, and I was like, cool, okay, cool, like another one, dope. And then like they sent me a third one, and I was like, okay, come on, dog, like they like I keep getting these auditions like that.
These three different roles, and then like this one, I booked it, and I was just like, okay, this is all right, God. But it was great. It was a good experience. We went on there. COVID was like the big thing. So it was like you had to do the testing. You had to like be masked up the entire time until like they say action. Then you take the mask off and do your thing. But like yeah. So like, but it was dope. I feel like the director was dope. I feel like that episode in particular was dope because like everybody on the crew was a black woman. It was wild. I was like, I know this don't happen in TV a lot. I know it don't. Not even on these black shows. like that before. Like, nah, the director, the AD, the set hand. I'm like, yo, this is So like I felt very like held on that set. Like it was dope. A bunch of aunties.
You feel me? It was cool.
I'm gonna be frank with you, man. I'm doing something on the computer, and I binge watch Wu-Tang. I binge watched the first one, and then I started binge watching the second season. I'm watching. I go, that's Malik. Oh snap! That's the young boy. I was sitting there with my lady. My lady don't know you. That's my young boy. That's Malik Childs. And I joke so much. She thinks I'm lying. I'm like,
that's so funny.
That's my fam. They're my peoples.
Yeah.
Stop like. Don't she be acting like that, Malik?
Yeah.
You don't know him. I said, I do know him.
But you be quick. You be quick with the BS though too. So
that's hilarious.
Right. Well, I have taken some classes in improv.
Come on now.
Regardless, hey. That's my young boy. So I watched it. I watched it again. Man, I was like beaming from ear to ear. I say, that's my young boy. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him.
That's love.
I posted on Facebook like I was there in the studio. I said, this my young boy. You know what I mean? So that was my happy moment for you. And I know your mom and your grandma and everybody, they ain't flown out and see you do your plays and everything. But the national media, that's dope, bro. That's so
network television is what they
call it. Network television.
You know what I mean? I was taken back. Go ahead, Malachi.
What role did you have in that? Like, was it a co-star, guest star?
So it was like it was technically guest star, like guest star day
yes.
player, more leaning towards the day player. If I look at the contract, I was there for a day shoot. I was there for a
What?
day
That's what it
shoot,
was. It was a
and
day shoot.
it was yeah, day shoot, and so like that was that. It was cool. And yeah,
Dope, man.
yeah,
Congratulations,
bro,
man.
yeah.
Right.
Congratulations.
It was a memorable moment too
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah, and the role itself was technically like the record distributor. It was like they were still on the fence. I thought it was a potential that they was bringing the character back for season 3, but they didn't. Like, and I think they wrapping up season 3 right now as far as like pre-production and all that jazz.
yeah,
But
that's
like,
actually a whole dope show, bro. The whole
yeah,
thing.
man, it's just and then it's like the connection, like just making sure like I stay in contact with like that casting director, that like it's that game, it's that part of the game. Like,
Absolutely.
all right, cool. I ain't back on, but like I'm gonna still stay in your ear. I'm gonna still stay in your ear. Like, what up, bro?
How does that part work with both of y'all? How does that work? Say like a casting director, hey yo, you got anything popping? Hey, what's going on? How does that work? Are you constantly selling yourself, or people go about what your next film was? You know, and to be honest, I want both of y'all to answer this question because y'all both in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can go first, bro. If you
Okay.
want.
Myself. So I don't have too much network experience myself. So when it comes to directors and casting directors in Detroit, which usually is the director here in network television, everybody has a job, right?
Mhm.
But in independent film, each person probably gonna be doing 2 to 3 jobs. You feel me? It's just how the game go.
Right. Yeah.
So the director is usually the casting director in independent. So with that being said, I like to keep a rapport. You know, I mean, I'm just personable. I'm myself. That's my biggest thing. When I go into these rooms and I'm on these sets, I'm just being myself. You know, I'm being silly. I'm being whatever it is. Having that genuine connection. So it's nothing over the top, but I do like to keep a good rapport. I do like to speak when I see them. You know, but I'm not sending DMs like, hey, you know, I submitted my audition.
No.
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm only doing like what I deem necessary because what's for me is for me. You feel me?
Right.
So if I submit for something and I didn't get it, I'm just on to the next. I'm not like reaching out and reaching back and doubling down on stuff. I just let it play out how it play out, man. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of like
people who do that, is that like thirsty work?
It
can come off that way to some casting directors. Yeah.
It's a thin line. Yeah.
Yeah. Thin line to walk for sure.
Yeah. Because it's like I know one of my guys, Smada, he actually has told me about like he'll buy like his agents and different casting directors that he's built rapport with. He'll buy them gifts and stuff like that and send them cards, and they really appreciate it. So I was like, okay, but these are people that he's actually worked with.
Yeah, like have a relationship with. Like,
that's
with.
Different. Like they constantly sending him to audition and stuff. It's like, okay, that's a relationship.
Yeah,
because like with you auditioning for that particular casting director 3 times, you kind of
that relationship. That's
a relationship at that point.
Like and that's like kind of like that's like the conversation without having the conversation in the DM. Like it's just like that second one, I'm like, okay, and then that third one, I'm like reaching out to my agents, like, okay, keep me updated on everything this casting director is doing.
Mm-hmm. like they clearly like it.
And then usually they'll be like, oh no, they got you on their radar, and I'm like, okay, cool, all right, dope.
Yep. So it's a way to play both, but you definitely want to, and that's why it's so important to first be a good person. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Not only a good artist, because people only want to work with people that they can feel good around. Yeah. Because when you're on these sets, man, you're on these sets for 10 or more hours or however long it is. If you don't like the person, you ain't gonna want. Here it goes.
You're not gonna work with that person again. And then and that's why it's like ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Because like you can book that crazy thing, but you irritated the wrong person on set, and that might be your last set in a few years. Like it's that simple. You could be the smallest part in the show, and then get brought on as a series regular because they like having you around.
Your energy. They will write it around. They will write it like, man, this guy. Hey, bring him in. Like they don't care. They'll make it do what they got to do.
Yeah, because like it's that simple. So it's just like being a good person. Person.
But if you was whack, man, ain't nobody trying to.
Nah.
Trying to hear that, man.
Ain't nobody want to.
So I have a question. theater versus film.
I'm automatically always gonna say theater.
Okay.
Because like
first love.
Yeah, that's what I started with, and that's like my foundation. That kind of like been my intro to this acting. And then like when I was in school, we got like this film teacher who like ended up being like one of like the like reputable like film teachers in New York. And so he started to like open up a whole new world, like which was cool. Like it was crazy. Like he's in like this class with like all these actors. Like we're like seniors now, and he's like he coming there the first day of film class, and he like, y'all suck. He haven't seen us do anything. He was like, y'all suck. He said, I can go out on the street, give somebody a script, and they'll do it better than y'all. And then he was just like, cause y'all in y'all head too much. Your theater training has made you think about everything you gotta do. And so now you trying to do all this on. Nah, you gotta like, it's a different muscle. And so ever since that class, like, now it's just like I love both. And it's just two totally different muscles. Totally different muscles in my opinion. But I'm always gonna say theater because you can't cut. You can't cut. Once you go, you can't stop. You gotta like that's the director can do it all the way up into that first performance. And then when you on that stage, it's your play. The director can't do nothing about it. It's your play. And you sink or you fly. Like literally. That's the recipe.
That's a good point, man. You definitely gotta have your nerves of steel on lock, man. Cause
and I think like even some of the best film actors, like you feel me, like they come back eventually to do a play on Broadway or off Broadway just to like sharpen that tool, like because like like y'all was just saying, like iron sharpens iron. Like theater and film works hand in hand. Each one you get real good at one, it can make you really good at the other one. Absolutely. Like if you play the cards right.
If you play the cards right, man. Myself, I started with theater myself, but it's film for me, man.
I feel you.
To me, it's the difference between having to perform right here in front of you, or perform to somebody that's a couple houses down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I gotta show them something.
Right.
Versus me having to whisper it and still get that same
tone. Yeah.
And the training of having a camera this close to you, a room full of people this close to you, and you gotta act like none of that is there, and just focus on your scene partner. I feel like that training is just way different. But but the theater, of respect I have for theater, it's like that because it's a totally different beast. And usually people start out, and that's the foundation of acting.
It's the foundation, and then like like your bread and butter is gonna come with the film and the TV thing, like because like all the contracts on Broadway gonna differ based on who you are. Based on like who, like you're not about to get the same contract as like Daniel Kaluuya or Denzel Washington. Like that's just how it is. But like usually when it comes to TV and film, there's a minimum that you have to get paid. Like SAG wise, like But yeah, I would say that like I don't know, like it was something different about like people hit me up like, yo, bro, I saw you on TV. Like I saw you. I was just like, dang, like. These people that I wanted to come see my play who couldn't come see my play.
Wow.
Like, so it's like I love film and TV in that sense. Like
it's more timeless. Yeah,
it's more, you feel me? Like it's like stamped. And so we want more of that work. Definitely want more of that work.
Yeah, and you can reach more too with film.
Yeah,
like it's online. It ain't going nowhere. Everybody's seeing it at once.
Right. Yeah. Right. Like it's low key like crazy sometimes. Like me thinking like I can turn on Hulu and just go to that episode and just watch it
whenever you want.
Like, whenever I want to be like, you okay, bro? You okay? You good?
So how often do you go to watch that?
I haven't watched it in a minute. It's been a minute.
In a minute, or you haven't at all?
No, I have. Like when that thing first dropped, oh yeah, best believe every day.
Every day when you got home, like homework.
I had to clip on my phone. I was like, even if I don't got my TV, I'm at the that was a good job right there.
Good job, my boy. I love watching work that I'm proud of, man.
Man.
Such a joyous feeling.
It's a different feeling.
Yes, sir. All right, so what's next for you, man? Like what's on your horizon? What do you don't we got it.
Oh, got the clip up.
We got the clip up.
Oh, They did
I
not
ain't
let me keep that.
do the
Man,
copyright
I wanted to keep
infringement.
that shirt so bad.
You said what?
They gave you that shirt on the set?
Hell no. I wanted it though.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted that shirt so bad. Yeah.
I wanted that shirt.
That's a
Dog.
cross colors joint, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
I
I was like,
said,
yo.
that's my young boy Malik.
Yeah, man. Yeah, don't play that mud. They definitely shut us down for sure.
Yeah, I ain't
Oh
playing
yeah,
it.
for sure. Oh yeah, that's rap.
They waiting too, like, ooh.
I wanted to put it up.
Press play if you want to.
Press
That's
play.
what
You ain't ever gonna book.
Whole episode of this done. Mask off.
Whole
nothing.
episode coming off of Hulu.
That's what I was doing over there. That's why I was so quiet. But I want to.
Hey, are you SAG, Malik?
I am SAG eligible. I'm
Okay.
kind of like waiting to see if I'm like a must join because I'm trying to avoid them dudes as long as I can, low key.
Man,
yeah.
you need to come back to the city, man. Hop in a couple of these films, man. Get you some.
Bro, I've been trying to come back because like, do you know Eric?
Eric?
Yeah. Eric Michael?
Huh?
Eric Michael?
Yeah.
That's
He
my
did
boy.
Consequences.
Yeah, that's my boy. So we went to cast together. We did plays together at cast.
Man, you can easily hit his line, man. Tell
You
him
feel me? So,
next one he doing, you pulling up, have him give you a role, man. Because them Tubi joints, man, they you know what I'm saying? It was kind of slept on at first, but it's taking over now.
Oh no,
And
it's
Detroit,
taking off. It's taking off.
Detroit got Tubi on
Detroit
lock.
take over Tubi. Like,
real talk.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
I know y'all doing y'all actor thing, which I am also. Y'all just not include me in this conversation, but I want to know. I want to know what is SAG. Can y'all give us some insight on what that is?
Okay, yeah.
so SAG is like Screen Actors Guild. So it's like your union, but like it's like you working at Chrysler. Like that's your union. They make sure you get like everything. Like you get your money on time. All the like you getting the right amount of money. And as far as like living like as you're going through the project, they make sure like everything is like SAG eligible type of deal.
Okay.
So like, you ain't getting no BS living space, no BS like stipend, no BS like
No overworking you.
no overworking. Yeah, it's like if it's union, you're gonna be okay because non-union says, bro, I'll be on the non-union system. It's just like your time is not valued
At all. They don't even know what to value.
Yeah, you feel me? And you're just there for like obviously like personal reasons and like growth and like learning. But like when you go on the union, say you're like, oh, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be treated. Okay.
You ain't got to do nothing.
Nah.
The independent joints, man, and like I said, everybody doing so many jobs, man.
Yeah.
You as an actor doing a lot that you wouldn't have to do on a professional set. So
nope.
And that was been one of my things. Like I don't like wardrobe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times with these independent films, man, they don't know you got to supply your own wardrobe. They don't got the budget that these network shows got to just be having wardrobe for every single character.
Yeah, bro. And that's even when you get to like the business over here. Like I was doing some non-union commercials over in New York, and like this is like commercials like they have brands like car brands, and like they're being non-union when they can obviously be union, but they're just saving money. And so then you get this whole thing, this whole wave of like companies like Coca-Cola and all them like doing these wave of like non-union commercials just to save money.
Them YouTube joints, yep.
And it's just like, yo, bro, like what? Like no, like I gotta supply my own costume for what?
And you want to complain, but you know they'll just bring the next nigga in.
You feel me? You're not gonna complain. You just gonna swallow that and be like, man, though, I still got paid, though.
I'll be there. And you know they lowballing it too, but you be like,
oh yeah.
I'll be there.
Yep. But no, what's next for me? I'm just flowing. I'm riding these commercials. I just had a commercial drop yesterday with Apple. So that was dope. It was a commercial dropping the new 14, and I didn't even know that thing was dropping yesterday until somebody who I was in the commercial with saw it. I was like, yo,
is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's like an 8-minute video. The commercial, like my section, is towards the end of the introduction for the iPhone, so it's like towards like that last like 6 to 8 minute mark. Yeah.
That's big, bro. That's big.
Yeah, bro. It was like a little background work, which was cool. Like easy day. Like I think we was on set for like 7 hours. It was chilling.
7
It was
hours.
cool. And that was union. That was a union set. And I was like, oh, okay, that's different. Okay, this is different. This is different. This is different.
So if it's not union, it could be longer than that?
If it's non-union, I mean, I've been on a non-union commercial set for 12, 14 hours.
Wow.
A commercial set.
Wow. That's why I'll always stick to the union sets, fellas. That's why I'm here to tell y'all. If y'all do anything from now on, get a union set, because I didn't know actually what SAG was, but I realized I've been in the union all this time and didn't even know. I signed up. Let me stop bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you would have known. I ain't know.
Yeah, no, you would have been seeing that money taken out of your account.
Yeah, you would have known a lot.
Yeah, I would have known.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. I want to be union, but it's like they gatekeep this shit so hard.
They do.
It's like okay, the first gatekeeper is like, you can't be union until you do X, Y, and Z union gigs. Okay, you did those gigs. Now you got to pay $4,000 to, huh?
What?
Yep.
Bro,
and
what?
About 4 racks, yeah.
And it's different per state. It's different per like come on now, dude. So it's like it's just all these gates. It's all these gates. All these gates.
It's the game within the game.
Cause then you got these like directors, and I ain't throwing no shade, cause like you find your intro, how you find your intro to this business, but like you got these sons and daughters to like all these like top-notch producers, who's just like handing their nephew a SAG card, handing their niece a SAG, and this is real life stories. Like this is real. You got people right here on this call grinding to get cards to like be on union sets when like somebody just like graduated high school and their gift was a union card. Like so it's like yeah, they gatekeep this shit so hard.
Dude.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations to you, man. It's nice to
Same
meet
to you, bro. Same.
Yeah,
to
we're gonna stay tapped in, man. I actually want to go to New York soon, sometime, but I know you're in Rhode Island now. But
like, shoot, it's like a 3-hour train away, so it ain't nothing.
Oh, that's not bad. I was
gonna And that's why I'm like, and that's also why it wasn't a hard move, because I'm like, I can always go back for like auditioning and stuff like that. So
3 hours away, yeah. All you gotta do is plan it out.
Exactly.
So if y'all want, we could continue the conversation afterwards, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say thank you for coming on. I know I have been trying to get you on the show like forever, young boy.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you coming on and blessing
Always,
us with your presence, man. I
Always.
really do, man. It means so much, man. To see you go from this young boy to this grown man.
What is shout your social media out and anything you got coming up?
Oh yeah, social media, Malik Childs. So my name right there with an E in the middle. Coming up, we got Apple commercial dropping. We got a Pepsi commercial dropping soon. That should be dropping within the first couple weeks of the NFL season. But yeah, stay tuned, stay glued to ESPN. you might see a face.
Dope, man. Dope.
I just wanted to throw this picture up.
Yeah.
That boy looks
serious. Bro. I need new haircuts.
Yeah, he look like one of them ones, don't he?
He look like he on the Gap commercial on that joint. That's the Gap commercial. Yeah.
That man looks so versatile, man.
He look like what's your character name? Cool black dude.
Cool black dude. You talking about from Wu-Tang?
No, not Wu-Tang. I'm talking about in this picture.
Oh, yeah, cool black dude. Yeah.
Cool black dude.
That's the role.
That's the role. Cool black dude. But
silly.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shut this down, man. You got anything you want to shout out, Malachi?
Yeah, Wednesday, Burn Grill. Get at your boy. Monday I'm pulling up to Punchline, but Wednesday, man. Wednesday. Pop out, man. But we've been really going up with this. So yeah, tap in with me. More movies to come. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah, check me out. I'll be doing Dinner Detectives this Saturday at the Embassy Suite in Troy. check me out, man. I'll be there doing what I do, making people laugh, making people be thrown off. Who did it? We don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. On that note, man, I just want to say thank you, Young Bull, once again coming out. And hold tight. I'm gonna put you in the background for a minute. We're gonna chop it up. All right.
Bang, bang.
All right.
Dope episode, man.
Dope episode, man. I do what I do when I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's what you do. That's what you do, OG.
On that note, man, we're gonna get ready to roll up out of here, man. I definitely enjoyed tonight. I've been waiting all week to get this show popping. You know what I'm saying? I said, hopefully Malachi can make it because I know he's definitely gonna enjoy tonight's show.
Yeah, super glad, man. Super glad.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, you know what we do, man. This is Mask Off, episode 122. We had our special guest. That was Malik Childs, man. From Broadway to the big screen. You know what we do.